If you follow this outlet closely, you know I cover all the big rallies, but here's what I've learned. Few understand how much work it takes to pull one of these off, especially if you're not right off a main street in Daytona. So stay with us in this video. We're gonna go behind the scenes with the St. Pete Orange County Choppers Bike Fest. We're gonna show you all the cool happenings and find out what it really takes to pull one of these motorcycle fests off. Always a pleasure to be joined with Keith Overton. Keith, congratulations, another great event.
Thank you.
What's your impression of what you're seeing here? 4th year here at the OCC Roadhouse.
Yeah, 7 years running, 4th year here. It gets bigger and better. You know, honestly, the economy this year, as everybody knows, has been off. I wasn't sure. I thought numbers might fall quite a bit, but we way exceeded our estimates for what we were going to do. Frankly, we probably weren't as prepared for the event as we should have been because we didn't think as many people were going to come out, which is a great thing. So I hope everybody had a wonderful time. The shows were awesome. The weather couldn't have been better. We had Hurricane Sarah coming at us there for a little bit. I was panicking, hoping, praying that we weren't going to get bad weather. And we ended up with great weather. Today the senior ride was amazing. The Franhosh girls counted over 400 bikes. And that doesn't include the passengers. So that's a good number. And they all came back at one time here to the event. So they're all here joining the band. Full Throttle band's out there playing right now. So overall, I thought it was a great event.
Something that I think is very interesting, I've been able to get some insight working closely with you guys about how much work this takes. That
Yeah.
I think the common man might think, oh, you throw one of these together in a month or so.
Yeah.
This is a year-long planning process.
Yeah.
Tell me about what goes into it and what you hope to get out of it as a promoter.
Well, I mean, we don't make any money on it, first of all. Let's just go ahead and get that off the table. Everybody wants to know, oh, they must make a killing. We make no money on this thing. We have some great sponsors. We hope to break even every single year. And honestly, next week, I'm going to start looking for bands for 2025, and we begin the process all over again. So it is a year-long process, to your point, especially when it comes to the planning and the orchestration of everything. We have about 110 people working this event right here inside the restaurant. We have another 25 or so that work in our events department. Harley's got about 40 or 50 people over there. And so, to do it all on one campus, it's a little postage stamp if you think about it. And there are just so many people. We probably pushed 30,000 people through here this weekend. So it's a hell of a lot of work. My feet are killing me. We're all tired. I hope everybody had a great time. We were a little backed up, at points because we weren't expecting as many people as we had. But they dug it out, and everybody seemed to have a great time. And we hope next year it'll be even bigger.
Yeah, for sure. It's been fun watching you guys grow.
Yeah.
I kind of consider you a mini Buffalo Chip. It was fun to watch them.
Yeah.
And I know they immediately start selecting talent and concerts right after Sturgis is over. And that's quite a process.
Yeah.
What's your mindset? How do you find these bands? How do you find the right fit?
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just luck because there's availability, who's routing where. And, a lot of times we're getting to the point now where they're calling us and giving us choices. And so we've got a lot of agents that work on it. We got Romeo Entertainment out of Nashville that books a lot of our talent for us. And then, of course, the local stuff we coordinate together. But it's a lot of work, and it's an orchestrated puzzle that you have to put together. So it's fun, though. I mean, in the end, it's really cool to see it all come together and see people smiling and have a great time. It makes you feel like you did a good job.
How about your man, Paul Teutul Sr.? I gave him a big pat on the back because I don't know if he even realized it, but I'm looking up there at Sunshine, 1974.
Yeah.
So with unveiling a new bike, 50 years of chopper building now for Paul Sr. And I'm saying it whether they're a lover or whether they're a critic, you got to respect a man who for 50 years has been building choppers.
Yeah, I mean, he's got, as we all know, half the people love him, half the people hate him.
I think it's more lovers than haters. Social media is just very, very loud, as we know.
We know the haters are more loud and vocal than the lovers, that's for sure. But Paul's a great dude. Let me tell you something, man. That guy burns a lot of oil. At his age, he's still building a ton of bikes. He said to me in the beginning, I think I only want to build maybe 1 or 2 bikes a month. He's building one or two bikes a week right now. And they're putting stuff out like crazy over there. And it's nuts to watch him do it because, he tells me all the time, I want to retire, but his actions do not say that. He continues to go forward. He rode his 03 Harley today, so I saw a lot of the posts talking about, hey, what kind of bike is Paul on? And it wasn't even an OCC bike today. He bought it brand new, and he still has it. He has an 03 Softail. It's funny, because he pulled it out. I'm like, what is this? I thought you were riding the chopper today. But the chopper broke down last year, so he's like, no, I don't want to chance it. I want to make sure, because let's be honest, I mean, all of his bikes are 20, 30 years old, and he still rides them. You know, he's a nostalgic kind of guy. Once he likes something, he hangs on to it and keeps it forever. He doesn't get rid of it. And I love that about him. You know, he's old school.
And he loves motorcycles, you can tell.
He does. And you know what? He loves the people too. I watch him walk around here, and he's tired at the end of the day, but man, when he's doing it, you can just see he feeds off that energy.
Very cool. All right, last question for you, and I'll let you get back to work here.
Yeah.
So this is a good problem to have, but it potentially could be a problem. I've watched you guys grow. You're getting the local crowd. Now I'm seeing people coming in from out of town. I talked to people back there that got hotels. They stayed for the weekend. If this event continues to get bigger, what do you have a plan? Do you want to cap it at some point?
No, I think it's going to become, I think it's pretty mature right now. I don't think it's going to get a lot bigger. You know, everybody is critical because it was great on the beach when we used to own Trade Winds. Of course, Trade Winds, we sold it in 2019, and the new ownership doesn't want to do the event. And Trade Winds is the only campus big enough to host an event like this on any of the beaches of Pinellas County. And we'll never get the cooperation without the ownership wanting to do it, and they just don't want to do it. So I think right now we just have to keep hiring really good talent. We have to make sure we keep everything running efficiently. We've got some partnerships to work out with some better hotels, not better hotels, but more hotels here locally in the area. And there's more and more people coming in from out of town for the event. It's kind of regional right now, I would say. You and I have talked to a lot of people. I probably talked to, I don't know, 30 or 40 people that were from out of state that were here. And we know there was a lot more than that. You know, there were hundreds of people that were here. And I would ask them, where are you staying? And they were all over the place, you know, bed and breakfast. So we need to kind of try to find maybe a partner hotel that we can do some events at that hotel, even if it's not on the beach, and give it a little bit more variety. That would be my only thing that I would add to the event right now. But I think it's pretty mature. I don't think we want to get too much bigger, because if we do, then it becomes unmanageable.
Well, it's a great time, and I can tell you this. I've been to Arizona Bike Week, Ocean City, Sturgis, Daytona. I did them all this year. This is a unique event. It's a lot of fun. So congratulations, and keep this great thing alive.
We appreciate the compliments. And thank you to everybody who came. We love all of you. We appreciate your support, and we've got a lot of loyal fans, and we're just thankful for that.
Congratulations.
All right, man.
Let's show you how it all went down Thursday. The vendors were getting set up. Also, let me know what you think goes into making a successful rally. All right, motorcycle fans, what the heck are you doing this weekend? Well, the answer is you should be getting here to the OCC Roadhouse and Museum and Bert Barracuda Harley Davidson. A moving tribute to the military. Scotty Austin of Saving Abel. We got motorcycles revving. Angela, so good to see you back. Is it true? These lovely ladies will be washing bikes all weekend at Bert's.
All weekend.
Every rally needs some burnout fun, and boy, this delivered big time. What in the heck? What in the heck? We got Angela, what is going on over there?
Okay, I've relocated now.
Oh my gosh! Oh my God, the vaping! It's vaping the burnout smoke! Oh my gosh! Is that flavor rubber?
Strawberry, kiwi with a little bit of rubber.
A little bit of Dunlop in there. Thank you for the burnout paint. Hopefully you didn't breathe too much of that in.
I didn't.
It does smell
I'm
kinda
on this
good.
side of the wind.
There
You know, I don't pee uphill, you know?
Now, I did hear something, though. Maybe Brandy can help us. I hear that ladies like the smell of burnt rubber. Is that true?
I'm not into it.
All right, she's not. No comment. Jury's still out on that one. Look at this first Can-Am Spider that caught my attention. Lovely couple. Could you please introduce yourselves?
My name's Vicky.
Nice to meet you, and Mr. Ed. Well, I want to give a big shout out to one of the most talented photographers over here. He has got a brand new chopper. Sir, I got to ask you about this riding position, though. You don't ride like that, do you, with this level?
I have. Yes, we call it the rodeo ride.
How about that? What is your name, ma'am?
Liberty.
Liberty, thank you for being here. How long have you been riding motorcycles with this show?
A long time, but it's been quite a while since I'm a natural.
Thank you, Kay. Did you get some new ink?
I did.
What
right
the-
here at Bike
How
Fest.
about that? You having a good bike fest?
I am.
That's good. Everybody, any drink specials here this weekend or anything?
Everything is special.
Everything's special. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here we go. Anthony's getting this perfect shot.
This next
This is his
song
first masterpiece.
is by the guy
We got the Bud Light
that
girl.
may or
Shout
may
out
not
to them.
have.
Well, hey, Uncle Daddy, so great to see you, man. Are you getting your motorcycle washed? That's what's going on over here.
I got to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a real poser tonight. I came up here with a family in a Ford Explorer.
Oh, well, God bless you. I didn't know you had a family. I'm happy
No,
for
not
you.
my family.
Not your family. I was going to say, tomorrow's going to be a huge day.
It should be awesome, yes.
Hopefully weather will be a little warmer.
We
So
want to see so many bikes here tomorrow. Well,
Yes.
all three of us will be here.
Also, I love what I'm doing.
all right, ladies, thank you very much. We do appreciate
Want
it.
to get that sweet.
Thank you. Holy Hatchet, and you may, if you look close enough, you just may see the greatest lawyer in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Brett, you know what?
How you doing?
So good to see you. This is one of the great people who make this event happen. Thank you so much, Fran Hoschlager. I got something special too to show you. I might need an autograph because we got you on the screen over here.
I love it.
Got it on. Are you having a good time?
What a gorgeous night. We were just backstage with Molly Hatchet. They're ready to rock and roll.
And then to end the night Friday, we do see this at a lot of the motorcycle rallies we go to, some demonstrators exercising their First Amendment right. I'd like these guys to know, though, there's a bunch of great people inside this rally, 100%. Not exactly sure why these guys target motorcycle events, but freedom of speech, right?
You can stop being you.
Well, here we go, guys. The St. Pete Bike Fest rolls in. Big shout out to everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday here. They're getting ready for Hinder. You're going to stay for Hinder? All right, they're staying for the show. That's good news. 120 miles an hour. He is claiming on this machine. It is street legal.
Exactly.
40 miles per hour, I swear.
40 miles
Are you
per
late?
hour.
There's no speedometer. How do you know you go 120?
GPS, baby.
Oh, the GPS. Ma'am, is he going?
I'm saying he can only go 40 miles an hour.
Whatever
I
speed
know
limit sign says.
exactly.
Finally got to experience some bike events over on the west coast of Florida. This was awesome. It's been a jam-packed weekend, man.
The mini bike. So why did you pick the mini bike?
I spend a lot of time around motorcycles. It's cool to see different things like these out and about. You know, I'm always around the motorcycles. This caught my eye. This mini bike right here goes 120 miles per hour.
120. Is that what he told you?
That is.
Yes,
120.
We're not 100% sure if we believe that just yet, but wait a minute. Well, guys, if you were here yesterday, if you watched my social media, you know I gave a big shout out to Chopper Dave. It was Chopper Dave's birthday, and Chopper Dave, you, after all the blood, sweat, and tears for so many years as a photographer, you buy this chopper, and I think it's safe to say that ladies love it, Chopper Dave. Happy birthday. How's this feel?
Oh, it feels great. I love it. Choppers, I got my nickname in Sturgis, Chopper Dave, back in 2005.
What do you think of this chopper?
It's beautiful.
Who do we have over here?
Alexa.
Alexa, what do you think of this chopper?
I love it. The color's beautiful. Blue is my go-to color, so I love it.
It matches. It's like a Bud Light can almost, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
T-Funk, where are you from?
I'm from Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. So, do you go to a lot of motorcycle fests and rallies?
Yes, sir. I go to quite a few.
How would you compare this one?
This one's pretty cool because it's close to home.
Yeah, I think it's close to home. They call it boutique. You know, it's not a 10-day Daytona or Sturgis, but it's a lot of fun. For 3 days, they bring in some good musical talent. Hey, big shout out to the female riders. Beautiful GSXR over here. Cycle Drag Universe, I'd like to introduce you to the winner of St. Pete Bike Fest Best Custom. Take a look at it. It looks like a mule, but Dave, I mean, you got so many modifications to this thing, I don't know where to begin. Give me a tour of this beauty.
So this carbon fiber tank, carbon fiber Kevlar, feeds a steel frame that is actually a fuel cell as well.
It is a big night here at the Orange County Choppers Roadhouse. At the young age of 74 years old, Paul Teutul is getting ready to unveil a brand new Orange County Chopper. We're going to hear from the team in a little bit as well. Here we go, guys. Brand new bikes for Orange County Choppers. Beautiful bike.
Make some noise, Paul.
The Sunday group ride was a big hit and a lot more well attended than expected.
Everybody
everybody coming back from the Skyway ride, and what a ride it was. This is awesome, guys. Such a nice day for ride. Hayabusa! We got a Gen 3 Busa. Love the eclectic mix of bikes. Harley, sport bikes, a little bit of something for everybody. Weather is just gorgeous, 69 degrees, hot sun, cool breeze. Everybody's showing out for this final day with the Paul Sr. ride. That's definitely an eclectic mix, Harley Davidson. And we gotta give a shout out to all the female riders over here. What is your name, ma'am?
Ashley.
Nice to meet you. Have a good time?
Yes.
Good to see you. This whole crew have a good time? Yes, they did. Couples enjoying it. How could you not? Old school sport bikes, Indians, polished up Harley Davidsons, Can-Ams with wraps. Here's one that I really love, the Harley Davidson V-Rock. Here is the Can-Am Spider wrapped Superman livery. Check out this sweet trike kit. Cycle drag with some A-lister parking. Very, very cool. My man Mike, it is so cool. We talk about what a legendary, iconic name Orange County Choppers is. They were just the hottest thing on TV 25 years ago, and now a return to TV with OCC The Next Chapter. What's going on?
Well, we talked Paul into going back on TV.
That is so cool. What's it been like working with him now at age 74?
Well, he's been amazing, but I can't tell you too much.
Okay.
Because it's all on camera.
Did you get any stools thrown at you or anything, or is that kind of in his past? A lot of people see him.
Screwdrivers.
So we've moved the screwdriver. Yeah, they've got the bikini bike wash rolling, ladies and gentlemen, doing a great job. His arm's a little tough to raise.
Let's see if you can see my hands. Like, okay, so this one was bleeding.
Oh my dear
We're
Lord.
all scratched up.
So we told you.
We got battle
You're
wounds.
awesome. I actually heard a guy, this was no BS, saying could his shop hire you earlier today. That's how much he likes what you're doing.
So 2 great bikes from Paul, and you know, it was a great day all around, and just the icing on the cake for Bike Fest.
And the perfect time to reflect and celebrate an unbelievable milestone for Orange County Choppers. 50 years of building motorcycles for Paul Sr. That is where it all began, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Teutul's first chopper 50 years ago. 50 years ago, that is where it all began. I mean, think about that. Wrap your arms around that for a second. I'm not even 50 years old yet. Paul Teutul has been building choppers for 50 years. Truly amazing. So many memories and so many great bikes. And even if chopper builds aren't your thing, it's hard not to pay respect to a man still doing what he loves at age 74. Orange County Choppers has truly built some special bikes and has brought a whole lot of fame and notoriety to the motorcycle industry. Here with the one and only legendary chopper builder, Mr. Paul Teutul Sr. Paul, got to shake your hand. Congratulations. I have to bring something up that I'm not so sure you're aware of. That I was walking around this place and I was looking at Sunshine. Do you know it's been 50 years since Sunshine, 1974?
That's right. 50
so,
years now.
50 years later to still be rolling out new bikes. What's that feeling like? You have made it to the finish line, my friend. You have endured.
I don't know if you ever made it to the finish line. It's not over till it's over, right?
I like that.
But yeah, I mean, it's you know, 1974, my son Paul was born, so I have that's when I bought the bike. But you know, it's kind of I have a way of just putting my claws into stuff, you know what I mean, like especially bikes. You know, I bought a new 1985, I'm sorry, that I bought brand new. I rode that, no, I didn't ride that today. That's a 203 Heritage Springer that I bought new. So I have quite a few bikes that I bought that are, you know, they're not brand new bikes, and I kind of like those bikes actually better than the new bikes. Like that bike I was riding today, I love it, you know. It's nice, not too heavy, handles nice, got enough power, but yeah, but I love my choppers.
And so many of these choppers, all for a good cause. Always a pleasure to see the lovely Joni Teutul, now with Paul for 12 years. That went fast. So first off, congratulations on that.
It went fast for you. I don't know about me.
Well, we're not going to get into that one right now, but what I got to ask you is a very special night for you last night, unveiling this bike to something that's near and dear to your heart. Tell me a little bit about the build and what it symbolizes.
It symbolizes something that
people don't realize every day that animals don't have a voice. And if we're not their voice, they suffer silently.
Fight for your right to party.
We got the Yamaha Tenere. Awesome bike, man. Good to see you. Definitely love the Superman Harley. This is one of my favorite paint jobs out here. Thanks to this gentleman for his service, his contribution. Greatly appreciated. Very cool Harley bagger here as well. Love this bike. Look at this, guys. They've had all the patches airbrushed in. How awesome is that? It's been fun to watch this Bike Fest grow, and really, being that I'm here quite a bit, I get to see the work that goes in, day out. This is a year-long planning process, and these guys have done a great job. Bert King, Keith Overton, Fran Hosh Law Group, the whole staff that makes it happen. Guys, make sure you put this one on your calendar. It is such a fun mini rally that happens here right before Thanksgiving in St. Petersburg, Florida. You might even see an old school Nimbus in the house. Very cool. The Spiders rolling out. We got the Can-Am Spider crew. I've highlighted these ladies throughout the weekend, and I gotta say, they're amazing. They have washed like 90 motorcycles since Thursday, and you know what? This isn't just a gimmick. They're scrubbing, they're polishing, they're drying. They have a great reputation, and they've gotten a lot of compliments. A lot of guys are like, hey, can I hire you for my shop? They've done a great job. That's a great way to cap off a rally, right? Get the motorcycle washed and detailed before you go home. Of course, you know we're gonna see some cool choppers out there.
She's being very careful, very thorough. Who is it, Leah?
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, let's see.
John Coons.
John Coons, if you're here, we've got your bike. If not, we're going to call you on the telephone right now.
John can hear me.
Okay.
Hey, John. Hey, did you buy a raffle ticket for the Bike Fest this year? I think you're disqualified because I don't think you filled it out correctly. No, you won the bike, man. 24 Heritage, man. Congratulations. God bless you, man. Come on down. Tito's, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Darling, I'm telling you what. I think that's his cheating girlfriend.
Installs going. That is cool. 8 hangers. Well, happy birthday, Chopper Dave, longtime photographer. We've been following you about how you've been getting all the ladies this weekend. Is that trend continuing?
Always.
Wait a minute, who's over here?
It's my
Chopper,
it's my
Chopper
blessing.
Dave and his way of riding is just like intergalactic, and the sound that it makes all my body buzzing. So
whoa,
he's one of a kind.
Chopper Dave. The ladies love you, man. Do you think you're ever going to go back to being a photographer after this? I mean,
I'll always be a photographer, but I like the bikes better.
That's true. That's true. Excellent.
We built.
Definitely one of a kind, this guy. He gave me a ride that I want to ride the motorbike again after I got my spleen removed.
Oh dear God. Well, you're okay. Did you rode on his chopper?
No, he got me a ride. I was here, and it was bumping as crazy, and I almost literally fell down.
Well,
yeah, close call, yeah.
Is it true ladies love choppers?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies love choppers.
Oh, yeah.
Chopper Dave, on behalf of motorcycle fans everywhere, they're living vicariously through you. Happy birthday. Guys, if you're on the fence about getting that bike, get that bike, right?
Yes. I'm a ride for life.
Well, guys, was that awesome or what? I really, really hope you get an opportunity to attend this rally in the future, no matter where you're coming from. It's a whole lot of fun. St. Pete Bike Fest 2024. Absolutely loved it. If you like this video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle, and you know if there's anything fast motorcycles or rallies, we're in from the St. Pete Bike Fest. Cycle Drag rolls on.